What's up guys, AD back with another Goddess of Victory Nikke video here on the channel, and in today's video everyone, we are going to be overviewing the tier list here thanks to the Prydwen.gg website for the official launch of Goddess of Victory Nikke. But before we get started everyone, make sure to leave a like on this video as well as be sure to subscribe to the channel, and of course check out channel memberships down below if you're interested in further supporting the channel, as well as a huge thank you to all of the members that have joined so far. But with all of that being said, let's get started here with the tier list overview. Now to start out here everyone, as you can see we do have a SSS ranking here at the top of the tier list, which of course would consist of any character that is extremely broken or extremely necessary to have. Now to start out, come post launch, there aren't any units that are rated at SSS, but we do have 3 characters here that are rated at SS. Now first up here we do have Litter, which is one of the SMG users and happens to be the best supporter here on Goddess of Victory Nikke to start out. Now moving on, we do have Scarlet here, the assault rifle user. She is rated at an SS as she does happen to be the best damage dealer. Now moving on, we have Ludmilla, the SMG user, which happens to be the best defender, and she'll wrap up the SS rankings here on the tier list. So a very small row here of the SS characters, but I'm very glad to see that the row here does consist of at least 1 support, 1 damage dealer, and of course 1 defender. So this is very nice to see, and if you guys had happened to watch my reroll guide, it's actually possible to reroll for Litter as well as Ludmilla, so that's definitely very nice to know. Now moving on to the S ranking here everyone, we do start out with Volume, which does happen to be an S rank SMG user once again. Now Volume is of course amazing due to her support like buffs from her skill set, and of course she does happen to be an amazing damage dealer as well. Now moving on, we do have Pepper here, our first shotgun user, which is rated at an S rank of course. Now Pepper would definitely be one of the best healers here to start out. And moving on, we do have another damage dealer here in Prydwen, which is pretty strong as well, and hopefully we do manage to obtain Prydwen for free throughout the login rewards if they do happen to launch the missions that were previously seen in past closed beta tests. So there's high hopes in obtaining Prydwen for free, and definitely starting out with an S ranking character would be amazing here. Now moving on everyone, we do have Novel here, which does happen to be an SMG user once again, and Novel I believe does happen to be a debuffer like character. And moving on here, we do have Noah, another Pilgrim character, which of course is a rocket launcher user, and Noah does happen to be another defender, so she would be the second strongest defender right behind Ludmilla. Moving on to the final units of the S ranking tier, we do have Heron, which is our first sniper rifle user, and she'll wrap up the S ranking here of the tier list. Now moving on to the A rating everyone, we do start out this ranking with Sugar. As you can see here, the shotgun user leads the A tier here, and moving on we do have Uni here, another RPG user. Next up we do have Julia here, which is another assault rifle user, and moving on we do have our first SR rarity character, which does happen to be Neon, of course a shotgun user. So having some SR rarity characters in A tier is very nice to see. As you can see, we do have Neon, and of course coming down the row here we do have Rappi as well. But before her, we do have Admi here. So definitely very nice to see Admi is strong as she does manage to make the A tier here. Moving on after Admi, as we mentioned already, we do have Rappi, a second SR rarity character here featured in the A ranking of the tier list. Definitely very nice to see as many players should be able to pull Neon and Rappi fairly easily. So this is amazing to see. And to wrap up the first row here, we do have Melk here, another sniper rifle user, which does happen to wrap up the first row of the A rating of the tier list. Now moving on to the second row everyone, here we do have Snow White, and following Snow White here everyone, we do have Guillotine. Now I do believe Guillotine was very strong in previous technical and beta tests, but she still does lie here in the A rating, so it's still nice to see that Guillotine is a strong character, as of course she is our first minigun user here to show on the tier list, and definitely the highest rating one so far. Now moving on after Guillotine, 15 everyone, we do have Signal, and following Signal here we do have Dala everyone, another sniper rifle user. Following Dala we do have Brid, and moving on we do have Drake here. And for the last two of the A rarity everyone, we do have Polly, and ending off we do have Exia. Now moving on to the B rating everyone, we do start out this tier here with Yan, another rocket launcher user. And coming after Yan here, we do happen to have 4 SR rarity characters, which do happen to be rated higher than a good amount of SSRs. Now you'll see 1 unit in Alice here towards the bottom of tier B here, which did happen to be a very high rated character, honestly S or double S in previous closed beta test. But as you can see, she does happen to make the bottom of the B tier here come the official launch tier list. So that's honestly pretty crazy to see, and I did have to interrupt myself for that, as I honestly did not expect her to be rated so low. Now, as I was mentioning, we do have 4 SR rarity characters ranked higher than quite a few SSR characters. So to start out, of course, we do have NIE, and moving on, we do have Belora here. Quite a few rocket launcher users here rated at the top of the B tier. And moving on, we do have Delta, another sniper rifle user. And following Delta, we do have N102, another rocket launcher user. After N102 here, everyone, we do have Noise. And following Noise, we do have Maiden. Now to start off the next row, everyone, we do have Freema. Followed by Freema, we do have Rapunzel. And moving on, we do have Senti, Crow, Miranda, Maxwell, Rupee, Emma. And of course, to wrap up B tier, we do have Alice. Now moving on to the C, D, and F tier, which these units do seem to be of low priority, but of course you should still find them useful in the early game, but they may not perform too well in the late game or come events launches, etc. Now to start out C tier here, everyone, we do have Ether. Followed by Ether, we do have Arya. Moving on, we do have Diesel, which of course Diesel does manage to be free, as we will obtain her through the pre-registration rewards, so a free SSR character nonetheless. Now moving on from Diesel, everyone, we do have Epinel, and following her we do have Folkwing, Mary, Eula, and of course, to wrap up C tier, we have Mika. Now for D and F tier here, everyone, we do have Mihara, Soline, Vesti, Yunwa, Isabel. And for F tier here, everyone, we do have all of the rare tier characters consisting of Idol Sun, Idol Ocean, Idol Flower, Product 23, Product 12, Product 08, Soldier OW, Soldier FA, and of course Soldier EG. So that'll pretty much do it for the tier list overview here of the Prydwen.gg launch tier list for Goddess of Victory Nikke. Now it's honestly pretty crazy to see quite a few characters that were top tier in previous closed beta test, etc. be nerfed pretty hard. So make sure to let me know in the comment section below what you all do think of the tier list, and of course I'll be sure to have the Prydwen.gg tier list linked in the description box below, as you'll be able to check out the updated skill sets of each and every unit on the website as well. So hopefully this tier list here is a good resource for you all to follow, and be sure to aim for the top tier characters here if you do manage to reroll, and I hope you guys manage to pull the best of the best come launch. But anyways, everyone, that'll pretty much do it for today's Goddess of Victory Nikke video here on the channel. Make sure to let me know in the comment section below if this video was helpful at all. But before you go, everyone, make sure to leave a like on this video, as well as be sure to subscribe to the channel, and of course check out channel memberships down below if you're interested in further supporting the channel, as well as the links to my Twitch channel if you're interested in Nikke Goddess of Victory live streams, as well as the links to my Twitter accounts and Discord server. But with all of that being said, I'll catch you all on the next Goddess of Victory Nikke video, everyone. As always, thank you all so much for watching.